Another example of your taxpayer dollars going down the drain. Congress, at the urging of the Biden administration, agreed in 2021 to spend $7.5 billion to build tens of thousands of electric vehicle charging stations across the nation. But 2 years later, a new report reveals not a single charger has been installed. That's right, not even one. And despite that revelation, Biden continuing his big EV push. This is an EPA regulation that was pushed through last spring, targeting gasoline-powered vehicles. According to the White House, this new federal regulation is designed to accelerate the transition to electric vehicles. In 9 years, 2/3 of the vehicles on the road essentially must be electric. But even the Democrats aren't having it. Yesterday, 5 Democrats joined Republicans in striking down the EPA's ability to mandate that the American people drive electric vehicles. Ben Ferguson.
Yeah, one, they're really expensive. Two, they're really unreliable. The bills to fix electric vehicles are through the roof, and that's like like, oh, by the way, this car is really expensive after you buy it. Even with all of your tax incentives. Remember the tax incentives to get all these EV vehicles on the road? Mm-hmm. And so it's just tone deaf yet again from an administration that is obsessed with, like, you have to drive what we tell you to drive. I also laugh because remember when there was the whole stove, like, we're going to get rid of gas stoves? And then the 2 pictures that come out from the president cooking at Thanksgiving was a gas stove, and the vice president's stove was a gas stove. So, you guys can't do these things. You must drive what we tell you to. No, I'm going to have my gas truck. That's what it's going to be.
Kayleigh, and the Democrats, some of whom voted with the Republicans on this, and again, it just takes away the EPA's power to do this, are from Texas, all state, and Alaska. Mary Peltola, when the indigenous people of Alaska are furious at the Biden administration and the economic prosperity that's been taken away from them because of what he's done with, say, federal leasing on the North Slope of Alaska.
Yeah, those are the accurate political motivations, but shocking, a liberal policy that doesn't work. I mean, Biden's given all this money in 2021 and then 0 charging stations created. Remember Solyndra? They were given $525 million and then they went bankrupt.
Yeah.
Remember Jennifer Granholm trying to cross the country in an EV, but gas vehicles had to block off her charging station? Look at the results, guys, and don't forget them. From Solyndra to this, there is a through line.
That's right. Marie, the car dealers cannot sell these cars. People do not want them, despite the incentives. And this mandate is coming down the road. But the Republicans and some Democrats are saying, please do not force the entire nation to, one, manufacture these things and buy them. And that's one of the reasons the Democrats are moving in the direction of their voters and constituents.
Well, actually, the wait list for Rivians or for Teslas are huge. So there are a lot of people that actually do want to buy electric vehicles. But to Ben's point, we need to make the infrastructure better. The reason it is expensive, the reason it's often not reliable is because we don't have enough chargers. Look, I drive a Ford Bronco. I probably have no ability to weigh in on this. I should probably have an EV as my next car. I probably will. But I haven't yet because the infrastructure is not there. Do I think government should mandate it? I'm not sure about that. I think private businesses, whether it's Tesla, whether it's Rivian, whether it's Ford making EVs, having ways for people to drive cars that are better for the planet is a good thing. And if they choose to do that, and if they're more effective and cost efficient,
but then should we subsidize
let's
it?
do it.
Should we subsidize it? And that's the point. You had all this money.
We're subsidizing the climate crisis every single day. Let's subsidize fixing it.
But you had the money and you didn't build it. You didn't build it, which means there's not a need for it. Because if there was a need for it, you would have built it.
It takes a while to get it built.
EVs are not better for the planet, and they're not better for the environment. One, they create more particulate matter than a gasoline-powered car because they're heavier and they throw the tires break down. Emily, go.
Yes, I think the first misconception or misnomer is the fact that they are just across the board better for the planet. They're not. This has been demonstrated time and time again, and certainly the battery situation once again sort of underlines our continued submission to China.
Yes.
So that's a larger conversation that I wish people could have and know rather than immediately taking a side. Stripping Americans of their choice is just yet another hallmark of this administration. And to me, that's the biggest issue. You want to put them on the same lot next to the Ford Bronco and a 72 Mach 1, let them make the choice. But stripping it and failing to provide for a transition if you mandate it, which I totally disagree with, is insult to injury. Gotta go.
The raw materials used to create one battery electric vehicle can be used to create 90 hybrid electric vehicles. And in their lifetimes, they reduce the emissions 37 times more than one EV. They don't help the planet.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.